Network.
We want to thank all our Carthage area businesses and employers who support the Tiger broadcasts. Peachtree Dental, Sirloin Stockade, Jerry Poston of State Farm Insurance, Boomer's Barbecue, Dr. Manzer, the law firm of Webster and Carlton, Pearson Kelly, Nell Mortuary, Lauren DeBeauty and Adam Bridges of Farm Bureau Insurance. We also thank Joe Ryder of Edward Jones Investments, Smith CPAs and Advisors, Limedeck Insurance, Fair Acres YMCA, Community National Bank and Trust, Jadwin Insurance, Ott's Food Products, Carthage Area McDonald's, Carthage Water and Electric. We're glad to have J Builders, G3 Family Entertainment, Tony Williams of State Farm Insurance, Turf Tamers, Wood Ford and Wood Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Carthage Dental Associates, Old Missouri Bank, Hess Brothers Bicycle and Hunter Team of Pro 100, Tony Kennard of Wells Fargo Investments, and we thank Reeves Tire, MSSU, Bob Brown of American Family Insurance, Whistler's Hamburgers and Daylight Donuts, Zyder Tax Services, First American Title Company, and Stephen McKay of Shelter Insurance. Our pregame show is sponsored by Probert Auto Body. Stay tuned for the Music Radio 93.5 halftime show and a look inside the numbers sponsored by Jeff Hodkin of American Family Insurance. After gridiron action, keep it here for the Wilkinson Pharmacy and Midwest Ag Supply Play of the Game. We are grateful for all our sponsors and encourage you to remember them if or when you ever need their services or products.
And now, the voice of Carthage Tiger football, Jim Taylor.
One county south here in Newton County to take on the Wildcats from Neosho, who are looking for their first win of the year. And good evening, everyone, from Neosho. Jim Taylor with you here as the Tigers ended up with a 41-28 win, a game that got them 19 straight points. And then Carl Junction came back within 5. Then it went from anywhere from about 16 to 14, down to 7, and back to 14. The rest of the way, Carl Junction could get within a score, but the Carthage offense each time answered with a touchdown of their own to keep it a 2-score game. And very good effort by everybody. Everything seemed to click last week. Hopefully they'll keep that trend going. Main thing is there were no turnovers or no penalties of any big significance, any holding penalties after a long run, that kind of thing that you've suffered through the first 3 weeks. Our pregame is brought to you by Probert Auto Body. We'll hear from them, and then we'll hear from Coach Guidey and give him a little publicity on what happened over last week and get ready for tonight. Back here in 30 seconds with the coach's interview. This is Tiger Football on Music Radio 93.5. Road games tonight in Neosho as the winless Wildcats host the now at least one-win Tigers.
Yep. We're looking at records there, and I'm sure they feel a little bit like we do in terms of maybe they could have got a couple more wins. I see their scores with Willard and CJ, both one-score games, and I'm sure they felt like maybe they could have won those 2 games similar to where we're at. You know, we feel like we could have won a couple more games as well.
There's kind of a game wrapped around a game last Friday with Carl Junction. You get out to the big lead, they come roaring back within 1, but then you kind of keep them at bay the rest of the ball game.
Yeah, we get up 19-0 and think maybe we're going to have a stress-free night. Was not a stress-free night. Played this tough all the way to the end. And, you know, we went forward on 4th down and 3 at midfield, try to get a score and seal it. And the kids executed the play really well. And, you know, sometimes those work and sometimes they don't. But luckily they did a good job.
You said execution. I don't believe any turnovers on the offense this past week.
No turnovers, and that was the key going in. We wanted 3 or less penalties and no turnovers, and we were able to get both of those.
I guess it just depends on the opponent and the strategy you got, but Carlton had a few more carries this week.
Well, yeah, he's going to have to carry the load a little bit. You know, I don't know how many carries he's had so far, but I would think they're pretty even with running back Landon Collins. You know, Brady's doing a good job of running the offense, and he's got a little wiggle to him sometimes. He can carry it for some tough yardage sometimes too, which is really good for us. And then we've been mixing in just a little bit of play action for him, and he seems to be doing a really good job there.
He seems like he's got a favorite receiver. That Murray always seems to come up with the combination comes up pretty big here this year.
Yeah, Carson's been fantastic. He really has. We need to get the ball to him a little bit more. Every time we throw it to him, it seems like he comes up with it, you know, whether it's a 50-50 ball or just a tough ball to catch, he's going to go get it, and he's really having a great year.
And tonight, you mentioned Neosho's winless, and they've put up some points, even though they're 0-4.
Yeah, they're very good offensively. You know, they spread the field. They do just what they did a year ago. Last year at this time, they were averaging 51 points a game coming into this week. This year, they're averaging 21. Maybe not quite as explosive. You can see them doing a really good job in terms of letting their quarterback be the guy. You know, he was an all-conference guy last year and lost some of his top receivers from a year ago. But you can see guys stepping up and really taking over those roles. And then they run primarily a zone scheme, and that's all they do. So they're getting really, really good at it. And this Denver Welch, the running back, seems to emerged out of nowhere and really having a good year. I might have missed that last name. His first name's Denver, but he's really having a good year and really starting to understand that zone scheme.
The owners, staff, and management at Sirloin Stockade wish the Carthage Tigers a successful year, not only in athletics but also in the classroom. Sirloin Stockade knows that hard work and diligent effort are keys to achieving goals, and they look forward to those young students embracing the challenges of tomorrow. Sirloin Stockade is proud to be part of the Carthage Tiger broadcast, and they remind you to stop by before the game or during the weekend for a delicious meal that's just as good as home cooked. Sirloin Stockade, 1027 West Central in Carthage.
Jeff.
As we take a look at some of the statistics, Brady Carlton 44 of 71 as the Tigers are about ready to hit the field. 601 yards and completion percentage is 62%, and he has 5 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. Those came, I believe, in Game 2 and Game 3, but he's done a lot better on the passing as of late. In fact, the passing game seems to be getting along much better and clicking a little bit more. And one of the reasons for that is Carson Murray. He has 11 catches, 248 yards. He's averaging 22.5 yards a catch with a couple of touchdowns. Got a big one last week to keep Carl Junction a little further behind than they felt like they wanted to. Langston Morgan also has the same amount of receptions, 11 with 178 yards, and he has a touchdown. Jackson Hedinger has a touchdown on 3 receptions and 30 yards, and Landon Collins has a touchdown. He's caught it 10 times and 66 yards. On the rushing side, Landon Collins, 68 carries for 336. He's averaging just over 3. Carlton averaging almost 4 yards a carry, 81 carries, 347 yards. 5 touchdowns for Collins and 4 for Brady Carlton. In the kicking game, it struggled a little bit last week. Fuentes is 7 of 11, and Murray has 4 punts. Carlton has the same, and they both average around 36 yards a kick. The longest one so far this season has been Carson Murray at 47. On the defensive side, have Lillienkamp with 37 total tackles. 25 of those were solos. Next in line on the solos is Joey Zayer. He has 16 and 22 total tackles. There's 3 guys with 22 total tackles. Landon Bland, Ryan Phillips are the other 2. Only had that 1 turnover, I believe, this year. That was a fumble recovery by Jonah Eby. So you'd like to get that going again, but fortunately it didn't get past that -7, which Carthage came into last week, to the turnover ratio, and you like to obviously get on the plus side of that. Maybe they can try to do that here tonight against the Wildcats from Neosho. That's a look inside the numbers. They're brought to you by Jeff Hodkin American Family. And we'll come back here in 30 seconds. You're listening to Tiger Football on Music Radio 93.5.
Hodkin American Family Insurance Agency is rooting on our Carthage Tigers. On the gridiron and in life, having the right coverage is always important. And Jeff Hodkin has over 25 years experience helping individuals, families, and businesses in the 4 states get the coverage they need. If you feel like your insurance needs an audible, give Jeff Hodkin a call today. For your free quote, 359-3399. Or stop by the office at 800 South Garrison in Carthage today. Jeff Hodkin American Family Insurance says, go Tigers.
Community National Bank and Trust is a proud sponsor of this Carthage Tiger football.
Go through the starting lineup since Carthage are the visitors. Brady Carlton at quarterback, Landon Collins the running back, Langston Morgan, Jackson Hedinger will be the other. Gail Gallegos and Carson Murray are the tight ends. Stevens, Diggs, Hausch, along with Browning, Lillienkamp, and Corretto, they are the front line. On the Neosho defense, they will have front line of Bryce Warren, J.R. Polina, Levi Page, and Zach Goff. 3 linebackers, Trey Harden, Corbin York, and Drake Swift. Corners are Boston Patterson and Canton Smith, Cade Spiva, and Brody Crane. They are the safeties. Quentin Hughes will be at quarterback for Neosho. Denver Welch in the backfield. The wing is Brock Pyle. Hudson Williams, Cade Kammerer, and Tyrone Harris. They are the receivers. Xavier Tomlinson, Romario Cifuentes. As we check a look, see who won the toss. And no indication of as of yet. We'll finish the lineup here. Harden and Rogers, they are the rest of the front line for Neosho. And Carthage has one, so Neosho will receive as Carthage will do the other end and take the ball at the second half. Ori Bader, Trevor Meadows, Nolan Brown, Landon Bland, the front line, Ryan Phillips, Cooper Lillienkamp, Jonah Eby, the linebackers, Joey Zayer, Braxton Ralston, Langston Morgan, Jackson Hedinger. They are the secondary. By the clock, we're just about ready to go. Our kickoff brought to you by Community National Bank and Trust. Hear from them back here in 30 seconds with the first half. This is Tiger Football on Music Radio 93.5.
Community National Bank and Trust is a proud sponsor of this Carthage Tiger Football opening kickoff. Loyalty, hard work, and dedication are key elements of any successful team. And Community National Bank and Trust appreciates everyone's efforts in making the Carthage Tigers a success this year. As a valued member of the Carthage community, Community National Bank and Trust is there to be a reliable teammate for you and your family. The local bank that is small enough to know you, yet big enough to serve you. Community National Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Cifuentes will be kicking it off for Carthage, and they'll go on defense from right to left. Neosho will get ready to receive. Tyrone Harris, one of the deep men. Neosho in 0-4. They have put some points on the board, so can't take anybody for granted. Looks like Corbin York is the other deep man. He's on the far side.
Let's get on our feet, Wildcat Nation.
And Cifuentes on the approach. A high end-over-end, far sideline, taken to the 28. Sideways run to the 30-31 and to the 34-yard line. On the return was Brody Crane. Taken in by Norberry. Eby also on the stop, so Neosho starts it on their own 34-yard line. Hughes at quarterback, and he's back in the pistol formation. Denver Welch is the running back. 2 receivers out to the left and 2 to the near. They'll give it to Welch, looks to go right, breaks a tackle, 35, spins to the 40, and taken down there. Ryan Phillips on the stop. But a good gain, looks like 6 yards on the carry. So it'll set up a second down and 4. And Neosho going without a huddle. And he wants to throw. He swings it out. Catch made, 45-50 down the near sideline. It could be a touchdown. With the ball is Hudson Williams. He will score all the way from 65 yards. So 2 plays into it, and Neosho grabs the lead.
60-yard touchdown pass.
So it goes officially from 60. As Williams had it and was not touched as he went down the sidelines. There were some big plays last week which helped Carl get those 28 points, and that's one you didn't want to see right here with 11:22 on the clock, so not even a minute's gone by and you're down 1 touchdown. The extra point. It's down and the kick is up, and it is good. Cifuentes on the kick. So it's 7-0 in favor of Neosho. Back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Football on Music Radio 93.5.
Fair Acres Family-Wide cheers on the Carthage Tigers. The coaches, players, and their families all deserve a hearty congratulations and a sincere thank you for their sacrifice and hard work. As Fair Acres Family-Wide works to build strong kids, strong families, and strong communities, they know that good sportsmanship goes a long way in developing one's character. Fair Acres Family-Wide is proud to be part of Carthage and a proud sponsor of Carthage Tiger Broadcasts. Go Tigers!
Well, not the best way to start things here in Neosho as the Wildcats break on top 7-0. It'll be Cifuentes to kick off. Henninger on the near side and Morgan over on the far. So the offense backed it up against the wall here as they get their first possession. Here is the kick, and it's on the way. It's short. Henninger may get it on a bounce. He does. 18, 20, 30. Look out. 35. Nearly broke it. And finally closed in upon by Connell Ulam. Well, that's how it's pronounced. And Keyshawn Roan on the stop. So basically the same place Neosho started. They were on their 34. This one on the 35. Carthage will go from right to left. They put receivers out left and right. And Carlton looks over toward the sideline. And he grabs it and gives it off to Collins. Collins, somebody lost a helmet. Collins moves to the 40 and up to about the 43, and a flag comes in late, so not a good beginning, I have a feeling. One of the Neosho defenders, his helmet came almost immediately off on first contact, but the flag was thrown into the pile. Should it stand, it'll be at the 42-yard line. It looked like the referee was the one who fired the flag, and now they're talking over with the umpire and one of the linesmen. And they're going to be too many men on the field, so that'll be an additional penalty or additional yards for Carthage. So it's going to be too many men on the field and additional 5 yards and a first down. More than that, actually. It's going to be to the 43 of Neosho. So Carthage gets a first down by way of the penalty. They're in Neosho territory, trailing 7-0. Two receivers on the left. Henninger comes in motion. Fake it to him. Give to Collins. Has a hold of the 40. And he moves to the 37-yard line. And he got 6 on the carry, so it'll be second down and 4 yards to go. Looked like Lathan Cote was the one man to get him. That or Drake Swift. That was 21, not 27. Second down and 4. Receivers left and right. Out on the far is Ralston. Here's Carlton keeping it. He has a hole. Almost broke it. Crosses the 35, and where the linesman moves in from the far side, that should be a first down. Looks like he was going to get more than that, but he got closed in upon, and now they're going to mark him a little bit short. So third down, less than a yard. Williams, a 60-yard reception for Neosho at 11:22 this opening quarter. So third down, as I said, less than a yard. Carlton gets it, gets the first down, moves to the 30, sticks his head to the 29, maybe an extra yard. They're going to keep it at the 29, so it's first down. So a new set for Carthage. They move to the 29-yard line. You hate to say looking for the tying touchdown this early, but that's what they're doing. Two receivers out to the right. They're on the far hash mark. Man comes in motion, fake, give to Collins, has to juke, does a nice move to the 25. So he'll get 4 out of the play. He could have been hit behind the line, but Neosho let him slip by, and they had to tackle him a little further down. Harden on the stop. 2nd down and 6, right at the 25. 8:45 left to go here in the first quarter. Neosho with a touchdown. Put 2 receivers out right, still on the far hash. Now in motion comes Ralston. Fake to him, give to Carlton, and he spins off a tackler. Not going to get a whole lot here, maybe 2 more, as he was spun at the line of scrimmage and then managed to make the 23. Denver Welch was there to get him. So 3rd down, they need the 19. Play number 6 coming up in this drive. Took Neosho only 2 plays to get on the board. Hedinger right and Morgan left. Carlton takes the snap. He'll keep it. He has to turn it outside. Gets that 1st down. Still moving. Goes backwards. And he's to the 17. Didn't look like it was going to be easy sledding, but then he managed to turn a corner and then make a nice move right about the hash, and then he kind of backed his way for an additional couple of yards. It's like it was Boston Patterson, one of the guys there for Neosho. So the ball now at the 17. They put 3 receivers out left. Collins a step behind Carlton, and they'll give it to Collins. They're going to try to go through that wall to the 15, turns a corner, goes for the 10 near side, run out of bounds at the 7. That should be enough for another 1st down. Couldn't quite turn the corner. Had he done, he could have straddled the sidelines and made it into the end zone. So 1st down and goal at the 7-yard line. Clock stop with the out of bounds, 7:10 opening quarter. Ball to the short side of the field this time. Man in motion is Ralston. Fake. Carlton up the middle, finds his blockers, goes inside the 5, and he'll make the 2, maybe the 1. And he does make the 1. There's Crane on the stop. But it's 2nd down and goal from the 1-yard line. Morgan checks out. Looks like it's going to be kind of a power look on this 2nd and short. They send in another tight end. And Carlton awaits the snap. And he'll take it. Swing left. Goes to about the goal line. He didn't make it. It's going to be 3rd and goal. He got a little closer, but it'll take at least 10 plays. It's 3rd down. He did a little veer off to the left and then came back to his right. Trying to fake out the Neosho front line, but it didn't work on that occasion. Halfway through the first quarter, Neosho 7-0. 2 plays and about 18 inches to get. Here's Carlton, a high snap. He'll go straight ahead, and he'll find his way. I think 2nd effort got him. No, they'd say no. So it's 4th down. Carlton did not make it. I thought he backed his way in, so unfortunately they're right down to 4th down, and he might have lost a little bit on that one. Well, they had Bader go in as a tight end last play. He started off and they sent him right back out. Plenty of time on the play clock. Now it's starting to run down. They better hurry. Here goes Collins, and he won't make it. He stopped at about the 1. They lost yardage. And 12 plays and no score. So now Neosho gets the ball back. So it looked like Carthage had a little momentum to get in and try to tie this game, but instead Neosho will take over at about their 1 yard line. Those last 2 plays lost yardage. They were pretty much to the goal line on 3rd down. Ball is now at the 1. As Hughes awaits the play, and he gets the snap. Looks right, it's going to air it out down the right side, and it's going to be caught at the 32-yard line out of bounds.
Folks, that big completion from Quentin Hughes will mean that he has now
down to Hudson Williams, who scored just momentarily, or just a few moments ago, scored a touchdown. And he gets them out of the hole, and no huddle here, 39-yard line. Here's a play up the middle, and a couple of broken tackles across the 40 to the 43-yard line. That's Denver Welch. Bader was there. They had him at the line, but they let him slip away. 12 plays and a touchdown slipped away just moments ago for Carthage. And 1 play down the sideline, and good field position now for Neosho. 2nd down, about 7. Running play goes to the right for an additional couple of yards. It was Denver Welch again on the carry. Trevor Meadows on the stop. 3rd down. Neosho needs their own 49. They put 3 receivers, 3 top, and Hughes to throw, looking. Throws out in the flat. He's going to be short, I believe, of the 1st down. He may get a good spot, though. And Williams on the catch. And they give him the 1st down. Wow. Looked like he went down short, but the official gave him about the half a yard that he needed. So a new set for Neosho, already leading 7-0. We're down to 3:40 to go here in the 1st quarter. 2 receivers left, handoff, and stood up at the line, nothing there. Welch met the opposing number 11. Also there was Cooper Lillienkamp. So it'll be 2nd down, no gain on the play. 2 receivers each side, Hughes to throw, being chased out to his right. Now backs way up, throws it, and it's going to be incomplete. He tried to throw off the back foot and had a bad angle to his intended receiver. That was Denver Welch out of the backfield. So 3rd down and 10. At the 49, 3:09 left to go here in the 1st quarter. You got to get them off the field. They let that last one slip away on 3rd down. 3 receivers up on the left and 1 to the near side. Hughes wants to throw again. Still Chase throws, and it's going to be complete for a 1st down, I believe. It's near the 40, which would be a 1st down. And no, they're going to have him a little bit short. He's about a full yard short, but Neosho looks like they're going to go for it. So it is 4th down and a yard. And Neosho sends in some new personnel. Whether they kick it or not is the next story. Carthage not biting. They're not sending anybody back. It's pretty much no man's land here if you're on offense. You like to go get it. Hughes under center. They'll hand it off, and it's going to be a 1st down. Looks like it's Bryce Warren on the carry. And it is a 1st down. Meadows made the tackle, but not before. So another 1st down for Neosho. Already leading 7-0. Receivers go 2 each way. Here's a handoff up the middle. And it's Smith bouncing off men to the 30, or Welch rather, to the 35 to the 32-yard line. Picked up 8, 2nd down and 2. Hughes throws it out in the flat. It's complete. It's off to Williams, and he moves inside the 30 and down to the 26. That should be enough for another first down. It is. So Neosho using this no huddle to good effect in this game so far. 2 receivers out to the left. And they'll give it off, and a near broken tackle, but the Tigers hang on to Welch. Norbury on the stop. Still a decent gain. They'll move him to the 22. Under 2 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Need a stop somehow. Handoff, and to the 18-yard line. Put them about 2 yards short of the first down. Ryan Phillips made the stop on Denver Welch, and Peter also there. 3rd and 3. Here's a handoff, and it's going to be near first down. Should be another one. It's Denver Welch on the carry. I think we have a penalty. It's holding on Neosho. So I'll go from 3rd and 3 to 3rd and 13. 1:13. How about that? Left to go in the first quarter. Neosho scored 11-22 on a Williams reception of 60 yards. Made it 7-0. That was the second play. Tigers had it 12 plays. Had 3rd and 4th down inside the 1 and lost yardage both times. And Neosho got them out to on a pass play, got out to their own 40 on the first play from their own 1. 3rd and 13, under a minute to go. Here's the handoff, and a little mix-up in the backfield, and the Tigers are there to meet him. First one to wrap him up was Trevor Meadows. Bader also there, and Welch will lose an additional yard or 2, back to the 33. So now it sets up 4th and 15. They call it 17 on the board. They will have to play one more time on this end. 4th down. They need the 16 for the first. And Hughes to throw. Looking right. Wants to go. He's got a man out there, and it's going to be caught. It's a touchdown, I believe. Yes. On a 4th down, Neosho scores again with 11 seconds to go. Williams scores again. So Carthage had a chance to tie it, and the game swings back another 7 for Neosho. That is, if Cifuentes adds the extra point. High snap. Kick is low and good. So 14-0 Neosho with 11 seconds to go in the first quarter. Back in 30 seconds, this is Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
I'm Adam Bridges.
And I'm Lauren DeBeauty, your Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent.
And we've got you covered through all of life's wins.
Go Tigers!
99 yards, 10 plays, and Neosho up 14-0. Going to be the Wildcats to kick. 2 third-down conversions and a 4th for a touchdown. Connor Seiler to kick, and it's a low kick. And bobbled by Hedinger. He'll pick it up at the 20. Move to the 35, to the 30, still moving. He's out to the 42-yard line, so a nice return. So a good start on this drive with they have 4 seconds on the clock, and they'll probably wind it, and then we'll start the second quarter. No indication of yet. It looks like as soon as I say that, they'll start the clock. 4 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Down to 5 seconds on the play clock. Gonna have to get it snapped. Here's Carlton trying to go the left side, spins off a man, goes to the 43, and that will finally run the quarter. So after one, it's Neosho 14 and Carthage nothing. Back here in 1 minute. This is Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
Get ready, Carthage. G3 Family Entertainment is coming this fall. Grab your family and friends and come experience the fun. G3 Family Entertainment features a 24-lane bowling alley, an exciting indoor playground for kids 2 to 12, a ninja tag arena, and a restaurant. Located behind Lowe's right here in Carthage. For updates and more information, please follow G3 Family Entertainment on Facebook. G3 Family Entertainment is a proud supporter of our Carthage Tiger student athletes, and they can't wait for the fun to start.
The telling someone you love them with McDonald's deal is as rare as it is special, since it's best shown by giving up the last bite, because a gesture like that is a true act of selflessness.
The hot and spicy McChicken sandwich is back, and when you buy one, you can mix and match another, a cheeseburger or a regular McChicken for just $1 on McDonald's D123 menu. Limited time offer. Price and participation may vary. Cannot combine with any other offer or combo meal.
Your Carthage McDonald's restaurants, owned by the Marshall Rice family, a proud supporter of the Carthage Tigers.
Just as an
Carlton takes the snap, and he moves across the 45 up to the 46. They'll need the 49 for a first down. Neosho scored on 2 pass plays, both to Williams, 60 and 29 yards. The first one, the second play from scrimmage. So third down, they need to get just inside Neosho territory. And the receivers are left and right. As Carlton will take the snap, swing it out to Ralston, and he's hit almost immediately, and he tries to keep his footing, but he only makes the 49. So it'll be fourth down and 2. It was Boston Patterson who made the stop. And they actually push him back a yard, so it's going to be fourth down. And as I said, they need the 49 of Neosho, and right now they're at the 47. Tigers break the huddle with 8 seconds left on the play clock. And Carlton gets it. They give it off to Collins. He gets a first down. Moves across the 50 to the 46-yard line. Finally driven down by Cade Spiva, but it is a first down, so a daring call there by the Carthage offense, and they do pick up an additional set of downs. They put it down at the 47, almost 2 minutes gone here in the second quarter. Carlton looks to throw now, goes on a draw, and he moves past a man 35-40, still moving, gets close to the sticks again. Could be a first down, depending on where they bring him down. It was Spiva and Corbin York near the play. They'll give him 9, so second down and short. Ball in the middle of the field. Neosho up 14-0. Send two receivers out to the right. Wing right. They'll go to Collins. He wants to throw on an option play. He's got a man wide open. Langston Morgan at the 5, and he'll backpedal into the end zone. Touchdown. So Collins on the option. Throws it for 38 yards. And Morgan, there was nobody near him. It was just, please catch it. So the Tigers try to get within 7 on this extra point. Fuentes. They had 2 blocked last week. Here's the approach, the kick on the way. Strong enough and inside the left upright. So it's now 14-7. Favor Neosho, but the defense needs to make some stops. Back here in 30 seconds, you're listening to Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
Just as an athletic team relies on teamwork to reach its goals, a business depends on its staff to complement each other's strengths and function as a team to achieve its goals. The certified public accounting firm of Schmidt Associates wants to be a member of your team and help you reach your financial goals. Their small business accounting, payroll, and advisory services could help ensure your financial success. Call Schmidt Associates at 358-6090. Schmidt Associates, more than checks and balances.
58 yards, 6 plays, and a nice little trick play there by Collins to Morgan. Well, you like to have that swinging back the other way to 14-7. Very well could have, but first drive of the game, Carthage failed on 2 plays less than a yard away from the Neosho end zone. Short kick near side, 30-yard line, 32 and to the 35. With it was Brody Crane, and he was met by 3 Tigers. Dalton was one of them. Looked like Jordan Brunert was also there. So first down for Neosho at their own 36. Even though they started at the 1 the last time, they got a 39-yard completion to spur that drive on. Here's Hughes faking, wants to throw out on the right side, incomplete. Threw just a tad behind Hudson Williams. He was covered. But he would have had at least a 6-yard gain had he caught it. So second down and 10. Put 3 receivers right, 1 left. And they'll hand it off. They'll go to about 2 yards. Tigers there to meet him this time. Martzoff led the tackle, along with Ori Bader, as Denver Welch was on the carry. Third down, and they need the 46 for the first. 8:50 left to go, first half. Hughes looking to throw. Looks left, throws it to who else? The catch is made, coming back to the ball. It's going to be short of a first down. Reception by Hudson Williams, but he had to come back for it a couple of yards. It'll be 4th down and 2 yards to go from their own 44. Now, Neosho scored moments ago on a 4th down play. Looks like they're going to try to go. They actually converted a 4th down play on that drive before the touchdown. They're going to give it a shot here, it looks like. Or try to draw Carthage offside, but there's still a lot of time left on the play clock. So chances are that, nope, they're still barking out signals and barking, hoping Carthage will move. And that's not the case. It's going to be a timeout in Neosho. But once he did the second yelp there from the pistol, it was like, nope, they're not going to snap it. So Neosho spends a timeout, 7:57 to go first half. Neosho leads 14-7. We'll take a 30-second pause. This is Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison in Carthage can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, Agent Jerry Poston can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. When your life and goals change, Agent Jerry Poston will be there to help you adjust your insurance game plan with a free family insurance checkup. So, for all of your insurance needs, call on a winner. State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison or call 417-358-5052.
This is a timeout. They'll have Cayman Roan dropping back to punt. And now Morgan drops back deep. And the kick is away, short. Angles toward the far side. It's going to take a bounce and come back Carthage's way. So bad bounce, and it's going to land at the 41 of Carthage. So that's where the Tigers will take it over with their third possession. They've moved the ball, but failed on a second, third, and fourth and goal from near the 1 yard line back on their first drive, and then surrendered another touchdown. But they did come back moments ago on a 6-play drive. Option play from Collins to Morgan. So ball up on the top side of the field, the wide side from where we're looking right now. Hedinger goes in motion, and he'll get the carry. Comes back after a couple of steps to his left. Goes diagonal back to the right to the 45-yard line. So he'll get 4, second down and 6. Swift on the stop. Jackson likes to do that sweep and then cut back. And cut got him about 3 or 4 more yards, actually. Looked like he was going to get hit before he turned the corner, but he managed to get a decent gain out of it. 2nd and 6, 7:17 to go here in the first half. 14-7, Neosho. Receivers are left and right. And Carlton will take the snap and keep it. He's in a crowd and not much. He'll get a couple to the 47. They need the 49 of Neosho for the first down. Neosho's had the ball 3 times. The last possession was a 3 and out. The first 2 were touchdowns. 2 plays touchdown, 10 plays touchdown. Carthage faced with a similar situation on their last possession. They went for it on 4th and got the pickup, eventually scored. 3rd and 4, and a long 4 it is. And here's Carlton keeping, looks to go right side, sweeps, makes a cut, got the first down. Started to say if he could cut, and just as soon as I started to say start, he did, and gets the first down into Neosho territory at the 47. New set. See if they can get the tying touchdown now. They're about halfway through in about 3 or 4 seconds. It'll be 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Two receivers left and 2 right. On a first down, Carlton on the draw, goes up the middle, goes past the 40, near a first down, and they'll put him down around the 38. Needed another yard, so it'll be 2nd and a yard to get for another first down. Morgan scored, but this ball's stop and start again here. With all the stuttering, I'm shocked that there's a holding call. So Carlton, instead of a 9-yard gain, it's going to be a 10-yard mark off the wrong direction. Caught me by surprise, as you can tell. 43-yard line. So instead of a 2nd and short, it's now a 1st and 20. Two receivers out to the right. Handoff goes Collins, and he slips, stays on his feet, makes the 45. So we only got 2 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 18. Neosho came in at 0-4. Carthage at 1-3. Neosho 2 plays touchdown and then a 10-play touchdown drive. Looked like the ball was moving well for Carthage this current possession, but the holding penalty forced him into a second and very long, 18 yards to get. They need the Neosho 37. Put 2 receivers out right. Carlton looks to throw this time. Still wants to throw, and the ball's batted down at the line of scrimmage. Nice defensive play there by Bryce Warren. He got up there and got the arm of Carlton, and the ball went straight to the turf. So now you got to put all your eggs in this one. 3rd down and 18. Fortunately, the arm was going forward. Otherwise, there's half a chance that could have been recovered. Ten seconds on the clock, and they're not out of the huddle. Now here they come. Down to 5. To 3. And they get it away. Carlton to throw. Swings it on a screen to Collins. Goes to midfield in a crowd. Goes to about the 41. So it's a makeable if you want to go for it at the 41-yard line. That puts them 4 yards short of a first down. So the ball at the Neosho 42, and they need the 37. He didn't get a good spot, so it's going to be 5 instead of 4. On a 4th down. Neosho's already stopped Carthage on a 4th down. Collins got a first down pickup the last time they got a 4th down. And Carlton looks to throw. Now he's going to have to be chased. He's going to have to try to run for it. And he's going to be hit at the 40, and he stays on his feet. He gets pushed. Did he make it? There was a collision about the 39 when it looked like they were going to get him. And depending on the spot, Hedinger says it's a first down. Of course, Neosho is looking at it the other direction. The referee gives it an eye, and he gives him a first down. So it looked like he was going to be stopped at 40, but he broke that tackle, and determination got him the additional 3 yards, and he got just those 3. So the drive stays alive. We're down to 3:20 to go in the first half. Carthage with their timeouts. They trail 14-7. Ralston and Morgan out to the right. Receivers left. Here's Carlton trying to keep, cuts back middle, and he moves to the 35, so he'll get 3 on the play. Near the play was J.R. Polina from the front line of Neosho. So get almost 3. 2nd down, they put 8 on the board. Down to 2:40 and counting. Carthage will get the ball to start the half. You'd like to go ahead and get an equalizer here if you could. Receivers left and right. Carlton takes the snap, fakes it, fakes, pumps, goes over the middle of the field. The ball is going to be tipped and intended out there for the tight end Murray. Just getting a piece of it was Drake Swift from the secondary. He didn't bite on the pump. He stayed in position. Although Murray was open, it was enough for Drake to cut across there a few steps, and he made the deflection. Murray got past him, but Drake had a good look at it as it was coming toward him and Murray. So he knocks it away. It's 3rd and 8. They need the 27. Clock will stop at 2:16, first half. Morgan and Hedinger out on the left side. Carlton gets the snap, wants to throw, swings it out. Collins breaks a tackle, but he only makes the 35, so another 4th down setup. In fact, I don't think he gained any yardage on it, got the 35. So it's 4th down, Warren on the stop. Under 2 to go here in the first half, 1:50. As Carthage still in the huddle, 20 seconds on the play clock. They need the 27. 4th down and 8. As Carlton has it. He looks, sets up, wants to fire, goes out over the middle, and it's going to be intercepted. Taken by Smith. He'll bring it back the far side. Looked like a flag went down on the return. And Smith out of bounds around the 30-yard line. I saw something flying behind the play. As Smith got the pick, and now Neosho with 2 timeouts and 1:21 to go. Apparently there were 2 penalties. Neosho will keep possession, the ball underthrown. And it was Smith who got the interception. And this is a lengthy conversation. So unless something crazy happens in the interpretation, it's going to be blocking the back. It's a block in the back on Neosho, so that'll knock off a little bit of the return. I started to say, unless it's something really weird, that Carthage would get possession, but the interception will stand. So the ball marked back at the 14. So now the defense needs to keep it a 1-score game. 1:21 remaining here in the first half. It looks like we have a personal foul on Carthage. So they mark off the 1 penalty, and then they're going to mark it back the other way. Post-possession foul. And that'll move the ball to the 18. So 3rd placement following this interception. The chain gang is going to bust theirs because they're moving back and forth so much. So first down, once we finally get situated at the 18-yard line. The umpire gets away from the football, so now we're ready to go. And Hughes awaits the snap for Neosho, and he'll roll left. Still rolling, now chased, wants to throw, gets away from pressure, rolls back to the right side, still intent on throwing. He'll toss it out. It's complete, but falling down after only a yard gain out of all that. Denver Welch, Neosho crowd screaming, but in high school, when you hit the deck, the play is dead. So only a yard gain after all that, and the clock continues to move. It's under a minute. 2nd down and 9. Hughes rolling left. And cuts back, throws out. It is caught around the 29-yard line. That'll be close to a first down. Gets it off to Cade Kammerer, first time we've heard his name tonight. And it is a first down, 40 seconds to go. Again, Hughes to throw. Going to air it out down the near sideline. It's going to be a flag, no doubt. The interference on Zaire, but that's about all he could do because he was behind on the play and he just stepped in front and knocked the receiver down, but it's only 15 in high school, so it's not a spot foul. So at this point, you'd rather give up the 15. But it does move Neosho a tad closer, 44-yard line on the first down, 35 seconds to go, and they do have 2 timeouts. You just can't do a repeat of the Branson game. They put 4 receivers to the right, and Hughes looks that way, now throws left. Again, throws it down the sideline. It's going to be incomplete. On the coverage again was Zaire, and he was a little more in position that time and got the knockaway. It was intended for Tyrone Harris, second time in as many throws. So we have 30 seconds left to go and a 2nd and 10 from the 44 of Neosho. Williams has 2 touchdowns for Neosho, both through the air. Morgan a 38-yard pass reception for Carthage. Back to throw, throws it out. It's complete, midfield, down the sideline, 1st down. Out of bounds on the near side to the 43-yard line. Again, the catch is Tyrone Harris, and all of a sudden, Hughes has fallen in love with him. It was Williams in the first quarter. Clock at 19 seconds. Hughes to throw again. He's going to go right side, throws, and it's nearly intercepted, the ball overthrown, and Zayer had a chance on it. So it's going to be 2nd down, but the clock stops at 14. Been a step closer, he probably could have picked that, but corners are really deep right now, trying to prevent a big play in front of him or behind him. Here's Hughes to throw. Throws it out in the flat. It's caught and trying to step out of bounds, and finally doing so at the 32 is a 1st down, and it's by Tyrone Harris. 8 seconds to go, and a 1st down at the Carthage 31. Again, 2 timeouts remaining, so even if they pull it down and get a tackle in the field of play, Neosho can stop it, so you're probably at least 2 plays before the half. Hughes gets the snap. Receiver falls down. Hughes rolls, and he throws it away. Incomplete pass with 4 seconds to go. Carthage looking for a grounding, but he was near the tackle box, but as Trevor Meadows was motioning intentional grounding, but there is a flag. I do see it at the 31. But that was away from where the ball landed. And it is grounding. So that'll be penalty and a loss of down. And I think Neosho is going to spend a timeout and talk about probably one last play. 4 seconds to go. And we'll take a 30-second pause. 14-7 near the end of the first half. Neosho leading. Back in 30, this is Tiger Football, Music Radio 93.5.
Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram cheer on our Tigers. They want to recognize the hard work and sacrifices that the parents and coaches and their families make to help our student athletes be their best during and between games. And don't forget, the next time you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle, keep Wood, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in mind. Parts, service, sales, and financing, everything in one place. Save a trip and shop Carthage. Wood, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, part of Wood Motor Company. A solid name you can trust. Go Tigers!
Is your
So the penalty plus the loss of down puts the ball back to the 36 for Neosho. 4 seconds on the clock. If you can just ride out the storm here, you get the ball to start, hopefully only 7 down. They flood receivers to the left and 1 to the right. Hughes to throw right. Throws it. It's tipped at the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 0's on the clock, so the defense holds. And Carthage got a touchdown back within 1. Game, for all intents, could be tied, or actually Carthage with the lead. But we're through 1 half of play here in Neosho, and it's Neosho 14 and Carthage 7. We'll take a 2-minute pause and come back. You're listening to Tiger Football, Music Radio 93.5.
Ready to be a workplace of the future? Does that mean whizzing around on hoverboards and robots answering phones? Maybe, but we'd suggest trying more useful technology first. Pierce & Kelly can set you up with tech that lets your whole team work from anywhere, collaborate on devices, and always have the information they need to do their job. Keeping up with technology can be stressful. We're here to simplify it for you. Whether your office has an internal IT team or not, we have options to fit your needs. Find us at pearsonkelly.com and let us make technology simple for you.
Drew Evans Investment Companies of Whistler's Hamburgers and Daylight Donut cheer on our Tigers. They're proud to be part of this Carthage Tigers broadcast. Hard work, diligence, and persistence give big rewards in life. So make it count, Tigers. The owners and employees at Whistler's and Daylight Donut want only the best for our Tigers and the entire student body. Whistler's Hamburgers and Daylight Donut. Dine in or carry out at all locations in Carthage. Go Tigers. Go Big Blue. Sponsored by Drew Evans Investments.
The law firm of Webster & Carlton knows that it takes more than athletes to make a great team. From the coaches and teachers to parents and extended family, it takes the entire community to support our student athletes and make the Carthage Tigers a success. Webster & Carlton is a proud sponsor of this Carthage Tigers sports broadcast, and they salute everyone who are cheering for our Tigers. The law firm of Webster & Carlton, offices in Joplin, 417-781-5690. Go Tigers and go Big Blue!
If you have an injury that you think might be significant, go ahead and just report it on the first day. Ask to fill out an incident report. That way you're covered. And I think most employers even want you to report an injury that day or, right away if it is at all significant. If you have an issue, don't be afraid to report it.
Let Morrison, Webster & Carlton advocate for your recovery. Call 781-5690. The choice of an attorney is an important decision and should not be based solely on advertisements.
And Bob Anderson Stadium in Neosho, and Neosho struck quickly. Second play of the game, they scored a 60-yard touchdown pass. Carthage came back, got to within the probably 1 or 2 foot line on a second and short, but second, third, and fourth kept losing yards, and they did not score. Then Neosho, starting on that drive with the one at the 1 yard line, immediately got a 39-yard pass play to their own 40. And from there, they ended up scoring 9 plays later to make it 14-0. Carthage came back around the 8-minute mark and scored. It was a option pass. They gave it to Collins, and he found a wide-open Langston Morgan for 38 yards. And that's where we are now, 14-7. Carthage had a shot to tie the game late in the half, but an interception on an underthrow. Neosho took possession. They got it down to around the 30 of Carthage, but then a intentional grounding penalty thwarted that, and then a ball tipped at the line of scrimmage ended the half. So Carthage will get the ball to start the second half, so they've moved the ball, and that's the good thing. It was just the frustrating part of not getting that first drive in. Otherwise, like I said, if they scored, you don't know what Neosho would have done on that second possession, but you figure hopefully you think positive that the defense would have held. You could be up 14-7 instead of behind at 14-7. We'll run through some scores. And we have Republic 14-6 over Willard, second quarter score. And Carl Junction and Branson, they're tied at 7. Nixa 14, Joplin 13 right now. And Webb City, let's see, 14 to... the scoreboard is not operating correctly here. Looks like it's just 7-0. That's only a first quarter score, though. That probably has changed. We have McDonald County 7 and Cassville 6 at the half. And Aurora taking care of their opponent. Unfortunately, I can't figure it out. There it is, East Newton. It's 42-0 there. Well, I hit the button. That's actually, they're playing Hollister. The Scoreboard Source has an app, but the app never works right. If you go through the internet, it seems to work better, and I should have done that. So we're at 14-7 in favor of Neosho. And we'll take another 2-minute break and come back. You're listening to Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
Okay, so I messed around with the settings a little bit, and I think I might have fixed it. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Tell me. It's empty. The field's empty. They're not doing anything.
They're coming on the field now.
As soon as they're coming on, I'll turn.
Okay, so will we be with Joe Ryder or Stephen McKay at the end of this? Okay.
When this break is done, I'm going to try to run to the bathroom, okay? So. Luckily, the bathroom is like, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I've been trying my best.
Yeah, I don't know.
This week is the trumpet.
Yeah. That happened in Nixa. It kept doing that.
It's just the scoreboards are older.
I've
Did you hear the spots? Were they better? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Just, I need to know if they're better or if I need to keep working with it.
Oh.
Years of experience and quality work. They provide a variety of construction services, including new home design and construction, home additions, and many more general contracting services. J Builders takes pride in their work and strives for excellence and timely completion of work on every job. For estimates and questions, please call J Builders at 793-1432 today. Tiger alum Justin Holsworth and everyone on the J Builders team says, Go Tigers!
Boomer's Barbecue at 1123 West Central Avenue in Carthage cheers on our Carthage Tigers. From the coaches to the parents and teachers, it takes a lot of effort to help our student athletes and the rest of the student body reach their goals. And Boomer's Barbecue salutes all who make our Tigers great. Boomers is proud to be a sponsor of this broadcast, and they thank you for your business over the years. Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Carthage alumni Willie Wagner and the entire crew at Boomers Barbecue say, "Go Tigers, go Blue."
Zyder Tax Service loves cheering on our Carthage Tigers. Mike and all the staff know our student athletes have worked hard this year, and they give a big hand to everyone who has helped and encouraged the Tigers to have a successful season. Zyder Tax Services, serving Carthage and the surrounding area with tax planning and preparation for individuals and businesses, is proud to be one of the locally owned businesses that support your Carthage Tigers broadcasts. Join Mike Zyder, CPA, and the rest of Zyder Tax Services as they cheer on our Tigers. Go Tigers!
Still a few minutes away from starting the second half as Neosho leads here by a score of 14-7 in Neosho. Mentioned the girls are on a win streak. They have won their last 6. Started on the 12th against Webb City 9-1. They beat Mac the next day 2-1. And 4-1 Willard and 2-1, that was over last weekend. 9-3 win. 2 home runs by Lottie Youngblood in that ball game. We did that one for you. Then Nixa was a victim to the Tigers on yesterday's occasion by a score of 1-0. They'll play Nevada on the 25th. And then we're on the road to Carl Tuesday for our next broadcast. They go to Republic on the 28th. Home on October 3rd against Neosho. They'll play at the FCNB Rolla Invitational, Wright City, Jeff City, and Rolla. That is all on the 6th. Then the districts start. So you're getting hot at the right time. Let's hope they can keep it moving. The districts will be from the 12th through the 16th. We'll go through the scoring. Second play from scrimmage. Williams got a 60-yard touchdown pass. 66 yards, 2 plays. And it was 7-0 Neosho. Tigers got the ball in their first possession at their own 35, went 12 plays, had a 1st and goal, got it down to 2nd and about maybe 2 feet, and couldn't go any further. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th downs all failed. Neosho got the ball back on the 1. They immediately got a 39-yard pass play to get out of the hole, converted 2 4th downs, 1 to keep a drive alive and 1 to score their second touchdown. Again, Williams 29 yards, 99 yards, 10 plays at 14-0. The Tigers came back around 8 minutes to go. I forgot to write down the time of that score, but so it was around the 8-minute mark as the Tigers finished a 58-yard, 6-play drive as Langston Morgan caught an option pass from running back Landon Collins, and the extra point made it 14-7. Tigers had the ball at their own 41 after a 3-and-out by Neosho. They had it 11 plays, but an underthrow on a pass toward the end zone was intercepted. Neosho had the ball back at their 14 and had 2 timeouts remaining. They got as far as the 31 of Carthage before an intentional grounding penalty stunted that. They backed them up 5. They lost the down, and the last play of the game was a deflection at the line of scrimmage. That fell, obviously, for the incompletion. That's a look inside the numbers. They're brought to you by Jeff Hodkin, American Family Insurance. We'll hear from him and a couple of more of our sponsors back here in another 2 minutes. This is Tiger Football, Music Radio 93.5.
Your little rookie takes a hard sack, or fever has you benched. You need Mercy Now. Go to mercynow.net, answer a few questions, and find your best, quickest option for care. With virtual, in-person, digital, and urgent care visits, Mercy can get you off the IR and back in the game. Find your best play at mercynow.net. At Mercy, your life is our life's work.
Your local Farmers Insurance agent, Kelly Out, is proud to be a part of the Carthage community and knows that planning for the future makes all the difference in a person's life. The personal values of hard work, truth, and honesty will help our young students become good citizens and the leaders of tomorrow. Kelly Out, your local Farmers Insurance agent with offices just off the Carthage Square at 231 East 4th Street, is a proud sponsor of this Carthage Tiger broadcast and says, Go Tigers!
Jeff Hodkin American Family Insurance Agency is rooting on our Carthage Tigers. On the gridiron and in life, having the right coverage is always important. And Jeff Hodkin has over 25 years experience helping individuals, families, and businesses in the 4 states get the coverage they need. If you feel like your insurance needs an audible, give Jeff Hodkin a call today. For your free quote, 359-3399. Or stop by the office at 800 South Garrison in Carthage today. Jeff Hodkin American Family Insurance says, go Tigers.
Your early morning coffee run, Friday nights under the lights with your friends and family. We love the things you love about the Ozarks because we live here too. If you've been left on hold or in the dark or feel like just a number, you'll find the service and convenience you need at OMB, where we know your name, know your story, and love your community because it's our community too. Visit us in person at 535 West Fur Road in Carthage or online at ombbank.com. OMB, community banking made better. Member FDIC.
If your lawn is completely wild, it's time to bring in Turf Tamers and create a green turf that's calm and lovely. Turf Tamers will rid your lawn of the unwanted weeds and unsightly, funky grasses that have made...
Yeah, we're down to 4.5 before we get moving with the second half. Carthage down by a score of 14-7, and they will receive the second half kickoff. We take a little review of the class standings. Class 1, Marionville leads the way. They only have a top 5. They're the only area teams in there. Tipton, they're probably the next closest town. They're at number 4, and that's still a 3-hour drive. Class 2, Lamar, they are still at number 1 after the loss. Adrian comes in at 6. And at 3, Blair Oaks leads the way, but Seneca's right behind him, and they're winning big tonight, 34-0 against Monette. Class 3, also 7th spot is Mount Vernon, and Ava, they come in at number 9, so this part of the state could be interesting come playoff time. And we go to Class 4. Nevada's ranked 7. Pleasant Hill is right behind him at 8. On Class 5, Webb City's in at number 2. Lebanon at number 5. Republic at number 8. They were struggling in their game tonight. And Class 6, Nixa is at number 4, and they're playing number 10 Joplin tonight. And last check, a missed extra point, the difference there, 14-13 Nixa. In Class 6, Lee Summit North is the top vote getter. Cardinal Ritter in Class 5, Lutheran North in Class 4. Blair Oaks out of Jeff City is at 3. And we mentioned the number 1 teams, Marionville and Lamar. In the 8-man rankings, computer cut me off on that, but Appleton City is state ranked. They're at number 9. So a few of the towns within a few hours drive here succeeding. And you like to see Carthage succeed here in the second half as they trail by a score of 14-7. Again, we'll have softball for you on Tuesday from Carl Junction. That'll be a 4:30 start on that one to see if the winning streak stays alive. They got to win one before that. They play Nevada. They're normally pretty good. I haven't checked their standings this year, but they're generally a pretty competitive ball club. They play them on Monday. Neosho got the first 14 points. Carthage matched it with the only points of the second quarter. And it's now 38 yards on the reception by Morgan. And the 14-7 Neosho lead. Neosho came in at 0-4 on the year. Carthage got their first win, 41-27 against Carl last week. Next week we'll be on the road again as the team will go to Ozark. And Ozark's struggling this year too. They were holding tough against Webb City though. Last check it was 14-7 Webb City. We'll take another break. We'll come back here in 2 minutes. 14-7, getting ready for the third quarter. Neosho leading Carthage. This is Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
If your lawn is completely wild, it's time to bring in Turf Tamers and create a green turf that's calm and lovely. Turf Tamers will rid your lawn of the unwanted weeds and unsightly, funky grasses that have made your lawn the wild kingdom. Give them a call at 417-434-0810. When they arrive, you just leave it to them to tame that turf and have your neighbors admiring it. Turf Tamers, the name says it all. Turf Tamers, 417-434-0810.
First American Title Insurance Company cheers on our Carthage Tigers. They know our student athletes have worked hard to make this season happen, and they give a big hand to everyone from the teachers and coaches to the families and student body who have encouraged the Tigers to have a successful season. First American Title Insurance Company, a national Fortune 500 company, is just north of the roundabout in Carthage. They're proud to be one of the locally owned businesses that supports these Tiger broadcasts. Go Tigers, go Blue!
I'm Jeremy Jadwin of Jadwin Insurance. I wish the Carthage Tigers a successful year not only in athletics but also in the classroom. Conscientious and honest hard work are vital to achieving goals, and I look forward to our young students reaching new heights in their lives and giving back to our community as good citizens and business owners. As a parent of Carthage Tiger athletes, I'm proud to be a part of the Carthage Tiger broadcast, and I cheer on our Carthage Tiger. And when you need insurance, think Jadwin. Jadwin Insurance. Go Blue. Go Tigers.
Odds Food Products is proud of our student athletes and supports this broadcast of the Carthage Tigers. It takes everyone working together to make a great team. And appreciate the consistent quality of their salad dressings and barbecue sauces. Check out their products at your local grocery store. It's all good at Odds. Odds is glad to be a part of the Carthage community. Go Tigers, go Big Blue.
Still got the warm-up clock on. We're at 2.5 minutes before we get to the third quarter. So we get a chance to run up some scores again. Here it's 14-7 Neosho. Williams has scored twice on receptions of 60 and 29 yards. Morgan, a 38-yard option reception from Landon Collins for the only Carthage score. And we do have Webb City 14-0 against Ozark. Willard and Republic 14 apiece. Nixa has now added a touchdown, 21-13 against Joplin. And Mount Vernon's come 7 closer to Nevada. It's 28-21 Nevada. And Seneca added another score, 40-0. That's right at the halftime now for Monette, so that'll be a fast clock game. And Lamar, 14-0. They've not scored in the second quarter to this point, but they lead East Newton. And it's pretty much the close games. Marionville, they had 28-0, but apparently they got penalized. They're now, it says 21-0 now. And then Sarcoxy winning big at the half, 42-10. And Pittsburgh leading by 12 over Fort Scott, 20-8. Appleton City in 8-man at the half leads College Heights, 38-24. And Liberal pouring it on Jasper right now, 68-6. So the Tigers will continue to go left to right here in the third quarter. Neosho came in with no wins on the year, but they have led throughout. 2 plays into the game, they got the first score. They scored again. And then at 9:19, that's when Carthage scored. That was in the second quarter. So I have to run down the time, and then we'll be ready to go for the third quarter. Next week again we'll be on the road, and then a home game. It's 5-4 road games this year, but got one more virtual road game. That'll be in Joplin. Be home in 2 weeks, taking on Webb City. See what Neosho wants to do to start the third quarter. Will they play it honest or try to trick? They're going to kick it away. And it's taken by Hedinger, I believe, at the 10. Moves to the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. May break it to the 50, midfield, and down to the 46-yard line of Neosho goes Noah Norberry. So they put in a new return man there, and Noah takes it into Neosho territory. A nice start, obviously. They'll put him down at the 47. So that's the first time either team has started in the opponent's territory. So the Tigers on the wide side of the field start here at the 47. They'll give to Collins. He breaks through 40, still going. Breaks a tackle 30, still moving inside the 30 to the 25. Broke a couple of 3 tackles there. It looks like it was Canton Smith to finally bring him down. So 22 yards on the carry. They're down to the 25. Receivers left and right. Gallegos tip-tap to the left. They'll give to Collins. He'll go behind Gallegos, spin up the far sideline, get a first down, flag on the play. Going to be a hold back at the 23. And a hold is what killed the last scoring drive that Carthage had a chance to tie in the second quarter. And this is something they did not do last week in their win, and something they have done the previous 3, which contributed to those 3 losses, is penalties after big gains. So it's a spot foul. That'll move it to the 34, so not as much damage as if it were behind the line of scrimmage. So first down. They'll need the 15. Here's Carlton keeping. He'll try to turn the corner. Now cut back along the hash mark, go to the 30, and he'll move just inside of the 29. Looks like Corbin York was the man to get him. And Cade Spiva. Second down. Ball at the 30. They need the 15, so 15 yards to go. About 2 minutes into the third quarter. Neosho up 14-7. Receivers out to the right. Man comes in motion. They hand it off to Hedinger, and he'll sweep it to the near side, taking people with him inside the 25 to about the 21. He'll be short of the first down by about 6. So it'll be third down, and they need the 15 to keep it alive. It puts 6 on the board, so that's what they need. They're on the near hash mark this time. Morgan out wide left. Witt over on the right side. Give to Collins, tries to go outside, moves, and he's going to be close. Looks like he's going to be about 1 yard and 3/4 shy. They put him just inside the 17. So fourth down coming up for Carthage. As I said, they need the 15. And now it looks like it's going to be a 2 full yards to get. Fifth play coming up on the drive. Hopefully it will continue. Fourth down and short. Carlton will keep it. Try to go left. Swings. Got the first down. He's to about the 11. May have dented the 10. He still takes people with him inside the 10, and he'll move to the near the 8. They'll put him between the 7 and the 8, so that's a first down. So a first and goal from there. Carthage has moved the ball. They've had 1 turnover. That was on the interception. But Neosho failed to take any advantage of that. First and goal from the 7. Give to Collins through the middle. He'll move to the 5 and tried to spin. Could not. Zach Goff was right there to get in his way, and then the other guys came around and got the ankle tackle. It's like Trey Harden, one of them. Didn't get too friendly of a spot. It'll be second and goal just outside the 5. 4 minutes gone here in the third quarter. 14-7, Neosho. Second and goal. Waiting the snap. It's Carlton looking for the block. Has a little running room and has it into the end zone for the touchdown. So Carlton scores at 7:47 to go here in the third quarter. Need the extra point here by Fuentes. And the extra point. The placement is good. The kick is strong and good. So Carthage, kind of a laborious task, but they've caught Neosho right now. Now the defense needs to tune it up a notch again. 14-14 as Neosho will get their first possession of the third quarter. Back in 30 seconds, this is Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
Just as an athletic team relies on teamwork to reach its goals, a business depends on its staff to complement each other's strengths and function as a team to achieve its goals. The certified public accounting firm of Schmidt Associates wants to be a member of your team and help you reach your financial goals. Their small business accounting, payroll, and advisory services could help ensure your financial success. Call Schmidt Associates at 358-6090. Schmidt Associates, more than checks and balances.
47 yards on 7 plays. So now Neosho will get ready to set up on offense. The deep kick has not been there this year for Carthage, so it's mainly kind of a pooch and run underneath it and keep the damage to a minimum. As Fuentes is approaching, and he'll get it a little deeper this time. 20-yard line. Swing out to the far side. Chance for a good return, 30, 35, and to the 36-yard line. Patterson took it wide to the right. There was nobody there. Everybody collapsed on the defensive right side, and they went to the offensive right side on that return. And Neosho gets a good starting point at the 41-yard line. From the right hash, Hughes at quarterback. Wants to swing it out, does so. And breaking tackles, and now not the second and third time. Hedinger takes care of Tyrone Harris. And they mark him down at the 44-yard line. He will get 3, but it looked like it could have been worse. Now they got to get somehow the football ended up all the way back to the 35. Now they're going to reset the play clock. 2nd down and 7. Hughes looking right as he obviously wants to throw. Now chased. He's going to run with it to the near side. Cuts back 45, 46-yard lines as far as he get. Phillips turned him inside and House finished him off. So 3rd down coming up. Ball at their own 46. They need the Carthage 49 for the first down. They've been working no huddle all night. Receivers 2 on each side. And the handoff. And not much there. Ankle tackle. Taken in by Saba Boswell for Carthage. 4th down. They did manage a little bit on that exchange. It was either him or it might have been Meadows. May have saw him 51 instead of 61. So Neosho shows like they're going to go for it. They tried this while ago to get Carthage to bite, but they would not. And now Neosho will call a timeout. And we thank them for that because they'll only have 2, obviously. 6:01 to go in the third quarter. We're tied 14-14. Carthage and Neosho back in 30 seconds. Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
You be in 4 years. At Missouri Southern State University, we're here to help you achieve your life goals. Small class sizes allow you to develop a more personal relationship with your instructors and practice your skills in immersive environments. From a healthcare simulation center to crime scene investigation, state-of-the-art science labs, a mock courtroom, and much more. Study abroad opportunities can help you develop a global mindset. Learn more about our high-quality educational opportunities at mssu.edu.
Neosho will show punt now as Cayman Roan drops back and Langston Morgan moves to his 22. Neosho late getting personnel on. They have sufficient time to get set, though. And Roan will await the snap. Carthage looking to show a little pressure, and we have a flag. This could go either way. Carthage saying it's Neosho that moved, but I think Carthage came across. And it is offside. Just cannot do that. Stating the obvious. So now the defense has to come back on. Just before the snap, somebody jumped for Carthage, and they came across, and they halted play. Because you don't have time to jump back anymore. The rule is once you cross over, it is a dead ball. So Neosho picks up a first down. They have it at the 47. So now you got to reset, put the clamp on them again, and there's a start as the ball carrier gets a loss of a yard, as Denver Welch can't do much on that one. Front line came through there. Ori Bader led the way along with Hausch. It'll be second down and 11. Back to throw Hughes. He'll throw it out in the flat, and it's incomplete. Third down coming up. Intended out there for Cade Kammerer, who's been suspiciously quiet tonight. He had a decent game a year or so ago against Carthage. Hasn't been targeted much tonight. Third down and 11. 14-14 game. Two receivers right, one left. And Hughes awaits the snap. He rolls back to his right, has pressure. Now sets up, wants to throw, fires back against the grain, through the hands, and then nearly intercepted. Should have been. Ball went right to Joey Zayer, and he had it go right out of his hands. So now it looks like there'll be a definite punting situation. So Carthage gave him the 3 extra plays, but it looks like here they will kick it. Morgan again back at his 20, inside the 20, just a few steps, and here's the kick. And they're going to angle it away, going to take a good roll. Now bounce back, and first touched at the 10, and it's going to roll even more. Too bad. Too bad he didn't cover it at the 10 because the ball moves all the way back. Well, first touch is the 10. That's where they're going to mark it. Start to say it's the first touch, but then you can let it roll if you're the coverage team, but they're going to say down at the 11, so you'll take that over the 6 any day. 4:33 and counting here in the third quarter of a 14-14 game. Neosho got out to a 14-0 lead by the 11-second mark of the first quarter, but Carthage has come back at 9:19 of the second and 7:47 of this quarter to tie the game. Carthage had a opportunity on their first possession, but got stopped twice inside the 1. So they very well could have the lead right now. Here's Carlton looking to cut back right, does so. Going to get decent yardage, and he'll move to the 15. Now it looks like a little late flying into the pile, but no flag. Maybe not as violent as I interpreted. I just saw legs fly in the air, and they were black pants. So it'll be second down coming up. Decent gain, 5 yards to go. Moving down to 4 minutes as Carthage comes to the line. Second down and 5. Gallegos moves over to his left. Collins gets the carry, goes behind. Gallegos gets a first down, breaks a tackle, 25, and moves out to the 29. So Landon Collins is found his legs here in this second half. Had one good run taken away, but Carthage ended up atoning for it and scoring the last drive. First down from the 29, 14-14 game, third quarter. Gallegos moves to his right. See if they go that way again. Here's an end around Hedinger, goes to the 30. Can he turn the corner? Yes, down the near sideline, 40 to the 50. 40 of Neosho, comes back 30. Just hang on to the ball all the way down to the 26-yard line of the Wildcats. Well, Jackson's been wanting to do that the last two games. He just can't quite make that cut. He did that time. And he turned the corner and got great yardage down to the 26 of Neosho. So the field has, for all intents, been flipped. Hopefully you can go ahead and take it on into the end zone. Under 3 to go here in the third quarter. 14-14 game. Receiver is one wide left. That's Morgan. Other man is Ralston. And a whistle. The linesman made that call. And a false start. Well, again, last week penalties and turnovers were not there, and it got 41 points on the board. This week's been a different story. So that's going to make it 1st and 15. Sometimes it's like a nearsighted cat running into the wall full bore. It's like, well, I got to start over again. Well, after you back up. So here it is, 1st and 15. Carlton will pitch to Collins, wide side. Gets a block 25-20, and they get most of it back. It's going to set up a nice 2nd, 3rd, and short coming up. Hopefully get it on 2nd down as the ball goes down to the 19-yard line. They need the 16. So it'll set up a 2nd down and 3. Drive started on their own 11. Play number 5 coming up. Down to 1:40 left to go here in the third quarter. Witt wide left and Morgan to the right. Here's Carlton looking, keeping. Goes through the hash to the 15, still on his feet to the 10, maybe. He'll get a 1st down. And they'll make it at the 11. So sometimes that works for your benefit because I find it tough going. You can get a 1st down without it hitting the end zone. So you essentially got 8 plays to try to get it in as opposed to 4 on a goal to go. So 1st down, they actually put it to the 12, so it's 1st and 10 nonetheless. Coming down to the final minute of the third quarter. It's been pretty much Carthage's ball this third quarter. Give to Collins. Gets a nice block, and he moves inside to about the 8. So it'll be front line for Neosho, looks like. I see Bryce Warren, one of the players in the neighborhood. Probably one more play in this third quarter. 15 seconds on the play clock, and they come to the line. 2nd down and 6. It's at the 8, so obviously 8 for the touchdown. Here goes Collins, and nope, they flip it out to the near side. This is going to be a touchdown to Gallegos. I played the fake, and Gallegos broke open wide to the near side, and he took it in from about the 8. It's still going to be an 8-yard pass reception, and Carthage takes the lead. Nine seconds on the third quarter clock. So this started at the 11. Extra point. It's up, not much height, but it's good. So after a 14-0 start, Carthage has come back with the next 21 points on the board. and lead 21-14. We'll take a 30-second pause, come back. This is Tiger Football, Music Radio 93.5.
Tony Williams State Farm Insurance is a proud supporter of Carthage Tiger Athletics. If life has fouled you out of the game or you just need better coverage, Tony Williams and his experienced team can help get you back in the game with the best coverage for your specific needs. Auto, home, life, business, and more. In the office, over the phone, or online, there's several ways to get a free quote today. Tony Williams State Farm Insurance, located at 2232 Grand Avenue. Tony Williams says, go Tigers!
89 yards, 7 plays. And if the kickoff runs out the third quarter clock, we'll find out. So Carthage fell down 14-0 at the 11-second mark of the first quarter, but they scored at 9:19 of the second. They've scored twice here in this quarter, 7:47 and 9 seconds. Here's a kick to the far side, high into her end, 29. Bobbled, 29, and trying to turn the corner and not getting anything is Brody Crane, as he's dropped pretty much where he caught it. He kind of bobbled it, and that caused the defenders for Carthage to come over and close in on him. We have 3 seconds left on the third quarter clock. So the ball starts, actually the team starts at the 28. 2 receivers out to the right side. Hughes wants to throw, and he throws it out to Harris, and he tries to break a tackle. It's a takedown at the 35-yard line. Still a good gain to be about 6 yards before taken down by Norbury, and the third quarter closes. And Neosho will have a second down and about 4 going the other direction. After 3 quarters, Carthage 21 and Neosho 14. Back here in 1 minute. Tiger Football, Music Radio 93.5.
Tiger Sports is all about teamwork, dedication, and a commitment to excellence. Dr. Michael Woody and the team at Peachtree Dental support all of the players and coaches that make Tiger Sports so great. They offer a full range of treatment options that can be personalized to meet your unique needs and expectations, including orthodontics for all ages. Peachtree Dental always welcomes new patients of every age. For a better dental experience, give Peachtree Dental a call at 358-2233. Go Tigers!
Carthage alumni and lifelong resident Levi Utter with eXp Realty has been helping the folks of Carthage and surrounding communities with all of their real estate needs since 2014. Striving to meet the needs of his clients and helping them achieve their goals is what his business is built upon. Give him a call today at 417-540-6565 to see how Levi can help you with your next move. Levi Utter with eXp Realty wishes all the Carthage Tigers student athletes a healthy and successful school year during the sports season and in the classroom. Go Big Blue.
With you, fourth quarter, here's a pitch play, trying to go to the wide side, and it's going to work for a first down to the 41-yard line. Finally making the stop was Carson Murray. It took long enough to turn the corner, but it got him a first down. Looked like if a white shirt could have got another step closer, that would not have gained anything, but it's a first down. 41-yard line, Neosho territory. Hughes to throw, looking right, swings it down the far side's got a man, but it's underthrown, incomplete. He's used Hudson Williams twice for touchdown passes. They tried it down the sideline here, but the pass went inside on him. It'll be 2nd and 10. Neosho's worked without a huddle all night long. They'll go on the ground. Here's a run and a broken tackle at midfield, first down. And to the Neosho, he's still going, 46-yard line, poor tackling, and finally he's ran down at the 35-yard line. My goodness. Welch just kept breaking tackles. Then Carthage kept letting up, and then he just kept moving, and they mark him at the 37 of Carthage. Three receivers right, one to the left. Here goes Hughes again to throw. Out to the sideline, catch made, 26-yard line. It's Hudson Williams again on the catch. That's near a first down. It is enough for a first, maybe. I thought he was short, but they're going to say move the chain. They're going to have to. They snapped the ball before the chain was set, and here is carry by Denver Welch. See if they make this play count or not. Looks like it will. Second down, pickup of only a yard. Here is Hughes rolling right. Being chased, still wants to throw, fires it away, incomplete. Just had to get rid of it. Closing in on him was Landon Bland, but not quickly enough. So 3rd down and 8, 10:37 to go in the game. Definitely two-play territory for Neosho. They are down 21-14 to Carthage. Carthage has scored the last 21 after Neosho got out to a 14-0 lead. Here's Smith, and he's hit at the line this time. It'll be 4th down coming up. Ori Bader was there to get him. And looks like Meadows also there. 4th down. They need the 17 for a first down. Empty backfield, and Hughes wants to throw. And a whistle. Linesman on the far side made the call. And you only hope this is a false start. Still no indication, and it is. So that'll make it 4th down and 12, it looks like. Ball will be back between the 34 and the 35, and they need the 17. 10:08 to go in the game. Carthage needs a stop. They put Smith in the backfield again. Here's Hughes to throw, and another flag. That'll be another false start. Referee saw that one in the backfield. So Neosho goes 5 yards further back. Now you've got to stop them. You can't embarrass yourself here if you let this one go by. That does put the game clock under 10. So now it's 4th and 17. Keep him in front of that stick. And Hughes to throw. Steps up, fires, and it's going to be caught at the 15, and that's a first down. Crossing is Cade Kammerer. I knew you'd hear from him before the night was over. That's a first down. So now Neosho continues to get a little momentum. That's another 3rd and 4th down conversion in this game. Here's Hughes throwing, complete to the 8-yard line, hit immediately. Catch made by Brock Pyle. He was hit immediately, but still a substantial gain. 9:19 remaining. 2nd and short. Here goes Smith. He stood up. That'll be 3rd down coming up. Leading the charge there, Cooper Lillienkamp. He did get a yard or two closer, so it's 3rd and short. It's about 2 yards to go. And Hughes will hand it off. And then we got another flag. So Welch, 3rd false start of this drive for Neosho. So that'll make it 3rd and 6. He figured back-to-back false starts, and then Carthage gave up that first down. 3rd and 6, 8:47 to go in the game, 21-14 Carthage. They need the 5 for a first. Handoff. Taking people with him near the first down. It'll be 4th and short. It'll be Denver Welch on the carry. This should be 4th and about a yard. They need the 5. as Neosho puts in some new personnel. They had to spend a timeout on their first drive, and now they're still bringing people in. They're down to 12 seconds on the clock. Now down to 8. I don't think they're going to get it off. And Neosho has to spend a timeout. So 7:52 to go in the game. Neosho calls their second timeout. They have a chance to get a first down and keep the drive alive. Carthage for the moment leads 21-14. Back in 30 seconds. Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
Jeff Hodkin American Family Insurance Agency is rooting on our Carthage Tigers. On the gridiron and in life, having the right coverage is always important. And Jeff Hodkin has over 25 years experience helping individuals, families, and businesses in the 4 states get the coverage they need. If you feel like your insurance needs an audible, give Jeff Hodkin a call today. For your free quote, 359-3399. Or stop by the office at 800 South Garrison in Carthage today. Jeff Hodkin American Family Insurance says, go Tigers.
Their own 28. They've converted key plays, one on third, one on fourth. One was a 4th and 17. They converted 19 of that. The penalty has moved them back 5. They got all but that back. And they're down to a 4th and 1 at the Carthage 6-yard line. Carthage leading 21-14. If there's anything positive that came out of that is they're down to 1 timeout. Under center is Hughes, and he'll push for the first down. He'll make the 3. So first and goal at the 3-yard line. Neosho looking to go in for the tying score. Handoff, and Welch moves toward the end zone, and he's going to be pulled down at the 1. 2nd and goal. They have the 11th play coming up. 7:15 to go here in the game. Neosho knocked Carthage back in this situation first quarter. You'd like to see it returned. Here's a handoff, a flag. I think he got into the end zone, but that might have been a formation penalty there. It was thrown right at the snap. Oh, it's offside Carthage. So no play, but they'll be half the distance to the goal. And they'll get the play over. You would have had the play over had it gone the other way, but that makes it triply tough. Or quadruple tough. 2nd and now less than a yard. Handoff, and it is touchdown. Welch on the touchdown at 6:42 to go in the game. So Neosho had not scored since the 11-second mark of the first quarter, and they come back here within 1. It'll be Cifuentes to try to tie it. Here's the kick. It's on the way and good. So it's 21-21. 6:42 to go in the game. Back in 30 seconds. Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
And staff at Grace Lanes, just east of the Carthage Square, wish the Carthage Tigers a successful year not only in athletics, but also in the classroom. They look forward to our young students achieving their goals and the promises of tomorrow. Grace Lanes is proud to be a part of the Carthage Tiger broadcast, and they remind you about bowling leagues on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday evenings and Saturday mornings. Or stop by for an ice cream and a smoke-free bowling experience Monday through Saturday. For more information, go to gracelanes.com. Go Tigers!
Well, you go back to that 4th and 17 that they converted. after back-to-back false starts before the fourth down play ever got underway. Now Neosho, you're 0-4. If you want to pull a trick here on the kick, this might not be a bad time. Second half started on a great return by Norbury. It set up Carthage back on their first possession. This is going to be a kick coming to the far side. Looks like Norbury again, but he's into a crowd. And he comes across the 35, does get a good return. And it's to the 38. So Carthage takes over on their own 38-yard line. They have timeouts remaining, but you'd like to grind this one out if you could. Neosho has only one timeout. Neosho's converted some big plays tonight. Led 14-0 initially. Carthage came back with the next 21, but I mentioned that conversion on this last drive for Neosho helped them tie it up. Carlton awaits the snap. They'll pitch it to Collins. He'll try to turn far side, 40, 45, down the sideline. May go, 40, 30, to the 20, to the 10, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds. He hits the pylon, but I think they pushed him out. They're going to mark him out of bounds around the 5. He ended up knocking the pylon over, but he was already out of bounds. So there's a big turn. Fortunately, the right way. They're going to put him at the 6. Just a short pitch to the far side and pretty much a straight line. Almost made the end zone. Here's Carlton looking for a hole, and he makes the 5, and that's as far as he gets. 2nd and goal. Well, this was the end zone where they failed to score in the first quarter. They got into a similar situation. It'll be 2nd down and goal here from the 5. The only downside to that long run was the fact that not much time elapsed. We're at the 6-minute mark here in the game. 21-21 tie. Gallegos moves left to right in a wing. And they'll pitch to Collins. He'll try to find a hole. He does! Far side. Touchdown. So 3 plays, and the Tigers are back on top. 5:34 to go. So it goes 62 yards, 3 plays. Fuentes waits the extra point, low snap, and it's good, as long as it gets through there. 5:34 to go in the game. Now Carthage back up, 28-21, back in 30. Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
Pharmacy is a proud supporter of the Carthage Tigers and tonight's play of the game. It takes hard work, good practice habits, and dedication to succeed in sports and in life. And everyone at Wilkinson Pharmacy is proud of our Carthage Tigers for all their efforts on and off the field. Wilkinson Pharmacy and their knowledgeable staff work hard to bring you the best possible products and services every day. So go see them for all your pharmacy needs. Located at 2017 South Garrison, or give them a call at 358-4840. Wilkinson Pharmacy says, go Big Blue.
"62 yards, 3 plays. The 7-point advantage goes back to Carthage. And Fuentes will get ready to kick. They'll kick to the right side. And we have a flag. The umpire will have to assess the penalty. The referee always in the back of the end zone on a kickoff. This looks like it's going to be, I would say, offside on Carthage. It's usually the case. And they'll move it back to the 35. So Fuentes will try again 5 yards further back. Waits the signal, and here we go. He'll go middle of the field on an end over end. It's going to go out of bounds. That thing drifted, and it's out of bounds, but it's going to be pretty much where the ball went out of bounds anyway. So they're going to net maybe a yard on this, or do they take it to the 40 nowadays? Well, they're going to kick again. You're not going to mark it all the way to midfield, for goodness sake. They're going to kick again. This time from the 30. I didn't see what happened. They call formation. I guess not the balance. I think would be not enough balance of players on each side, but you can't false start a kick, I don't think, but that was the signal there. So we'll try from the 30. This one high and short, and it's going to go out of bounds. Let's just get playing, shall we? No matter where. Let's spot it and go. Second big oak tree and put the ball there, and let's go. Well, they kick it out of bounds. I guess they continue to mark off the penalty. You can the option to mark the penalty off. So now they're going to try again. This will be the fourth try to kick this off. This went out of bounds a couple of times. So I was not aware of that rule. You had the option now to back them up 5. It's getting to the point Bill Murray's going to kick off. So attempt number 4. This is just giving Neosho better field position. Fairly strong kick, 35. Coming up 40. And man stepping, almost falling down, but now breaking through to the 40. And they return to the 40-yard line of Carthage. So that did pay off for the Wildcats. Return man almost fell down twice, for that matter, and made it to the 39-yard line. So first time Neosho started on the opponent's side. 5:25 to go. 28-21 Carthage. Here's the handoff, and nothing there this time. It was Denver Welch tackled. I believe it was Meadows on the stop. Second down. They lost a yard, back to the 40. Here's Hughes to throw. He's going to go down the sideline again. Looks for a man. It's going to be incomplete. Intended for Hudson Williams, just over his fingers. He was open. So it's going to be third down and 11. Just went under 5 minutes to go. 28-21 Carthage. They rallied from a 14-0 deficit to lead 21-14. Neosho tied it at 6:42 of this quarter. Carthage came right back at 5:34. So third down and 11. Hughes again to throw. Throws over the middle. It's almost intercepted. Again, Zaire had a shot at it. That's his second drop tonight. So it's going to be 4th down with 4:55 remaining. Ooh, ow, 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 ow. He could have had a good return on that one had he caught it. 4th down. They need the 30. And Hughes awaits the snap. They empty the backfield. And he drops back to throw, and how about another flag? And it's going to be a false start. Not this again. Get the feeling the summer reruns are starting early. That moves it back to the 45. So that sets up a 4th down and 17. Wildcats come to the line. Empty backfield. And Hughes looks over to get the play. So does the rest of the team. They need the 30, more specifically around the 29 for a 1st down. Plenty of time on the clock, play clock. And Hughes to throw. Looking right, being chased and dropped. The ball's loose, and it may be picked up. It's going to be a recovery by Carthage at the 37-yard line. Trevor Meadows, I believe, was the guilty man, and you'll take that guilt and get you the possession. So the Tigers get the ball back at the 37. I have to look on the stat sheet. That might be the first sack of the year. So with 4:47 to go, Carthage a 7-point lead and possession in Neosho territory. Now the objective, hang on to it, get some 1st downs. Here's Collins. He'll turn the far side, come across to the 35 into the 31-yard line. He'll get 7 on that one. It'll be 2nd down coming up. Again, Neosho used a timeout, early 3rd. Had to use one on a play, but they eventually scored the tying touchdown. So they're down to 1, plus any stoppages on offense when they get 1st down. So they got to depend on that. If Carthage can get a put-away touchdown here, may not have to worry about it. Long count by Carlton. Give to Collins, gets a 1st down. Breaks free across the 25 to the 22. So another 1st down. They actually give him another yard, 21-yard line, under 4 to go. 28-21 Carthage. Be on the road next week at Ozark. That's always a fun place to play. They'll put us in our little cubby hole. They got a big press box, and do we get that? No. Here's Collins going left, back right, follows blockers. 15 to the 14-yard line. So a pickup of about 7 again. They need the 11, the ball at 14. Carthage trying to go to 2-3 going into week 6. Neosho may still be looking for their 1st win. Receivers go left to right. Now Gallegos tip-tap to the right. And a bad snap. Carlton will pick it up and fall down. That'll be all the way back to the 27. And that turns a 3rd down situation now. Makes it 3rd and about 15. So that may have opened a little light in the doorway for Neosho. Carthage needs the 11 for a first down. But you figure they'll go ahead and play 2 more downs here, one way or the other. So just do not turn it over. Man comes in motion. They go into round. Hedinger tried to turn the corner. Looked like they got away with a face mask across the 20 to the 22-yard line. It'll be 4th down and 12 yards to go. Under 2 minutes to go. It looks like Carthage will call a timeout to strategize, and we will take a break. Back here in 30 seconds, 28-21 Carthage. This is Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
Webster and Carleton knows that it takes more than athletes to make a great team. From the coaches and teachers to parents and extended family, it takes the entire community to support our student athletes and make the Carthage Tigers a success. Webster and Carleton is a proud sponsor of this Carthage Tigers sports broadcast, and they salute everyone who are cheering for our Tigers. The law firm of Webster and Carleton, offices in Joplin, 417-781-5690. Go Tigers and go Big Blue!
Manzer Family Medicine cheer on our Carthage Tigers. Dr.
Well, Neosho was the one that called the timeout, so they are out of timeouts. Carthage needs the 11 to keep this possession alive. A bad snap, which was a 2nd and 3. They got some of it back. Carleton looking to throw. He'll roll out. Just run with it. Run some time off. He'll throw anyway and throw it to the end zone. And is it caught? It is! A touchdown. What do I know? Looked like Darren Witt on the catch. Trying to get a number. I thought I saw 31. So I was just say run with the thing and run time off the clock. But now it's a 2-score lead at 1:50 remaining. Okay, and Fuentes for the extra point. It is good. So now it's 35-21 with 1:50 remaining in the game. We'll go ahead and let's go 1 minute here and come back. This is Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
Medicine cheer on our Carthage Tigers. Dr. Manzer and staff know that striving for one's goals are the key to success in life, and they want our students to be the best both in and out of the game. Manzer Family Medicine is a comprehensive multi-specialty practice that is physician-owned and patient-driven. They have locations in Missouri and Kansas, with the Carthage Urgent Care open 7 days a week for you and your family when you need care the most. For more information, find them on Facebook or manzerfamilymedicine.com. Go Tigers!
Let Community National Bank and Trust be the co-captain of your team at home. As a proud sponsor of the Carthage Tiger broadcasts and a solid member of our community, Community National Bank and Trust can be counted on to provide you top-notch service. As a conservative and solid bank, they offer competitive loan rates and checking and saving accounts geared to reward you. Community National Bank and Trust is there to be a reliable teammate for you and your family. The local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to serve you. Community National Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
So I'll go middle of the road here. It was Witt or Murray on that catch. I thought I saw 31, but it may have been 81. Here's a return back to the 35-yard line by Tyrone Harris. We're doing video, but I have no monitor to look at, so I'm still looking from the wide angle, which is my eyes, which aren't as like they used to be. So Neosho has the ball at their 36, but more importantly, it is a 2-touchdown lead, 35-21 for Carthage after trailing 14-0 at the start of this one. He used a throw, fires it out. It's complete to Williams, and he goes out of bounds, stops the clock. Neosho out of timeouts. Ball placed at the 44. So So this 2-touchdown lead holds up. Carthage has survived, again, big plays. But they should come away with a win here. Hughes again to throw, being chased. Rolls out left, now turns back right. Still wants to throw, fires, and it is caught as he out of bounds. They're going to say it's a catch. And looks close to a first down, and it is. His favorite target, Hudson Williams. Well, take that back. They got no gain after all that, so it's going to be third down. 1:31 to go. And they get the first down on the ground. So they'll stop and move the chain. Denver Welch on the run. Down to 1:20 to go in the game. 3 receivers left and 2 to the right. Hughes back to throw. They're going to fly it down the sideline again. He got a man, and it's caught and pushed out of bounds at the 26-yard line. Denver Welch out of the backfield made the catch. So Neosho not done just yet. They're manipulating the clock the best they can. They're all the way down to the 26-yard line. 1:14 to go in the game. They're doing this without any timeouts. Hughes to throw. Looks right. Pumps twice. Throws. Got a man. Incomplete. Intended again, this time for Welch. Clock stops at 1:09. So the next few minutes may take a while to play. Second and 10, 1:09 to go. Ball at the 25 of Carthage for Neosho. Hughes to throw. Goes middle of the field. It's going to be bobbled and intercepted. Zayer got a hand on it, and the ball tipped to another Tiger. And it looks like Ralston got it. It's going to be about the foot line, but you got possession. Well, Zayer had 2 near interceptions. He gets an assist on this one. I was hoping they would have marked him in the end zone, but 1:03 to go. If you can just get one clean snap, maybe another, this game is over. You're going to have to push it away from the goal line. .103 remaining. Carthage up 35-21. Carlton will still take a pistol snap. Handoff. And looks like Collins will move for a good yardage, and he breaks tackles. He's all the way out to the 10. That's a first down, and that'll take care of things. They stop the clock at 55 to move the sticks. So you'll need 2 more plays. Ball out to the 11. Now they get a safety back behind Collins and Carlton. Headinger's playing back at about the goal line, and they do the protection mode and go to a knee. And that should finish it out. 25 seconds to go. And the Tigers, who fell down 14-0 at the 11-second mark of the first quarter, came back, got the next 21. Neosho tied it. Carthage comes back, gets the next 2, and they win it by a score of 35-21. So Carthage moves to 2-3, and we'll take our first break. We'll go 2 minutes and come back. This is Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
American Family Insurance.
As your American Family Insurance agent in Carthage, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Bob Brown from the Bob Brown Agency. Call me at 358-9715 and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Insurance.
For details, contact Robert Brown, agent at Bob Brown Agency, 417-358-9715, or stop by 1921 South Garrison Avenue in Carthage today.
Woodford is proud to bring Carthage High School sports this school year. Competition builds good character in our students, and a sense of teamwork and good sportsmanship only serve to make our student athletes better citizens. The employees and management at Wood Ford say, go blue, go Tigers. And remember, Wood Ford delivers competitive deals every day. There's no need to leave Carthage to find a good deal on a new or pre-owned vehicle. Wood Ford, part of Wood Motor Company, a solid name you can trust.
Just as an athletic team relies on teamwork to reach its goals, a business depends on its staff to complement each other's strengths and function as a team to achieve its goals. The certified public accounting firm of Schmidt Associates wants to be a member of your team and help you reach your financial goals. Their small business accounting, payroll, and advisory services could help ensure your financial success. Call Schmidt Associates at 358-6090. Schmidt Associates, more than checks and balances.
Get ready, Carthage. G3 Family Entertainment is coming this fall. Grab your family and friends and come experience the fun. G3 Family Entertainment features a 24-lane bowling alley, an exciting indoor playground for kids 2 to 12, a ninja tag arena, and a restaurant. Located behind Lowe's right here in Carthage. For updates and more information, please follow G3 Family Entertainment on Facebook. G3 Family Entertainment is a proud supporter of our Carthage Tigers student athletes, and they can't wait for the fun to start.
Jim Taylor back here at Bob Anderson in Neosho, and looked rather bleak initially. 11 seconds left in the second quarter. Neosho had a 14-0 lead, and Carthage giving up big plays on both drives. And then in between that, Carthage got the first possession of their first half possessions. I should say, bad sentence structure there. I apologize. Went 12 plays, turned it over on downs, had a second, third, and fourth down inside the one and did not convert. Then Neosho went 99 yards and looked like it was going to be a long night. But Tigers came back with a good drive the next possession. It was a 38-yard reception by Morgan on a Collins option pass to make it 14-7. Carthage had a chance to tie the game in the second quarter, but a holding penalty killed that. And then an interception on a fourth down play near the end zone, and fortunately, Neosho could not take advantage of the final moments of the second quarter. The defense held there. And then the Tigers came out with a great return to the 47-yard line as Norbury returned it to Neosho territory. And then they scored to make it 14-all. They scored with 9 seconds to go. And then Neosho tied it at 6:42. And then Collins and either Witt or Murray, might have been Murray now that I look at it a little closer, caught a 22-yard pass. That was the clincher and made it 35-21. For your final, we'll review that here in 90 seconds. And this is Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison in Carthage can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, Agent Jerry Poston can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. When your life and goals change, Agent Jerry Poston will be there to help you adjust your insurance game plan with a free family insurance checkup. So, for all of your insurance needs, call on a winner. State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison or call 417-358-5052.
Is your office ready to be a workplace of the future? Does that mean whizzing around on hoverboards and robots answering phones? Maybe, but we'd suggest trying more useful technology first. Pierce & Kelly can set you up with tech that lets your whole team work from anywhere, collaborate on devices, and always have the information they need to do their job. Keeping up with technology can be stressful. We're here to simplify it for you. Whether your office has an internal IT team or not, we have options to fit your needs. Find us at pearsonkelly.com and let us make technology simple for you.
Local dentists Mark Westhoff and Carthage alumnus Katrina Wickland of Carthage Dental Associates cheer on our Carthage Tigers. They know that setting goals and working hard toward them are keys to every successful life, and they wish the Carthage student body and athletes the best of luck in the game and in the classroom. Carthage Dental Associates have been providing preventive and restorative general dentistry for you and your families for the last 20-plus years, and they're proud to be a part of the community and are grateful to be part of this Carthage Tiger broadcast. Go Tigers! Go Big Blue!
And our scoring went like this. Neosho got the kick, and 2 plays into it, Williams caught a 60-yard pass. So 2 plays, 66 yards. It was 7-0 Neosho. The Tigers, I mentioned, got 12 plays but turned it over at about the half-yard line, did not score, and then from 10 plays and 99 yards, Williams caught another pass from 29 yards. That was on a 4th down, and it was 14-0 at the 11-second mark of the first quarter. Carthage then came back on their second possession. 6 plays, 58 yards, a 38-yard option pass from Collins to Morgan, making it 14-7. Stayed that way at the half. Carthage had a chance to score late in the half, but a holding penalty thwarted that, then a 4th down interception. But the defense held Neosho out of the end zone to keep it a 7-point game. He got the ball back, and they took advantage of that. And Norbury kickoff return to the 47 of Neosho. 7 plays later, Carlton a 6-yard run, 7:47. So they also ate a lot of time on that one. They made it 14-14. Then at the 9-second mark, Gallegos caught an 8-yard pass. 21-14. That was 89 yards after a good punt by Neosho, 7 plays. And Neosho was given a 4th down conversion after 2 false start penalties. Was a 4th and 17. They made 18 on the next play. Then Welch scored at 6:42 to tie it, 72 yards, 11 plays, 21-21. Then at 5:34 to go, Landon Collins took the ball from the original drive start at the 38. He drove it all the way to the 5 on one run, nearly got in. He was tripped up on the far sideline. The next play was a run by Carlton, and then the third play, a 5-yard run by Collins, and that made it 28-21. Neosho got the ball down deep in Carthage territory, but then a tip ball by Zaire into the hands of Ralston for an interception at the goal line. That sealed the game on that. Carthage did score at 1:50 to go in the game, a 22-yard reception. As I said, I have to play the fence here. It was either Witt or Murray. I saw one, but couldn't make out all the rolling on the ground and the congratulations on the sidelines. But nonetheless, 22 yards, 35-21 at the 150 mark. And that was your final score. And those are Inside the Numbers, brought to you by Jeff Hodkin, American Family. Hear from him. Come back here in 30. This is Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
Wilkinson Pharmacy is a proud supporter of the Carthage Tigers and tonight's play of the game. It takes hard work, good practice habits, and dedication to succeed in sports and in life. And everyone at Wilkinson Pharmacy is proud of our Carthage Tigers for all their efforts on and off the field. Wilkinson Pharmacy and their knowledgeable staff work hard to bring you the best possible products and services every day. So go see them for all your pharmacy needs. Located at 2017 South Garrison, or give them a call at 358-4840. Wilkinson Pharmacy says, go Big Blue.
Do some conference scores. We have a final. Webb City 38-0 over Ozark. And Republic and Willard locked up in a good one. 21-20 Republic, and they are in the fourth quarter. Nixa and Joplin are back and forth. It's 35-27. The Nixa Eagles over the Joplin Eagles. I think Nixa's led throughout, but can get no more than a one-score lead on Joplin. And we look, Branson beats Carl Junction 21-7. Other matchups tonight still going on. Nevada 40-34 against Mount Vernon. They're still playing. And Lamar shuts out East Newton 28-0. And Seneca wins 56-0 against Monette. Here, Carthage goes to 2-3 on the year with a 35-21 win. And we'll have our Midwest Ag and Wilkinson Pharmacy play of the game back here in 1 minute. This is Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
Owners and staff at Grace Lanes, just east of the Carthage Square, wish the Carthage Tigers a successful year, not only in athletics, but also in the classroom. They look forward to our young students achieving their goals and the promises of tomorrow. Grace Lanes is proud to be a part of the Carthage Tiger broadcast, and they remind you about bowling leagues on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday evenings and Saturday mornings. Or stop by for an ice cream and a smoke-free bowling experience Monday through Saturday. For more information, go to gracelanes.com. Go Tigers!
Wilkinson Pharmacy is a proud supporter of the Carthage Tigers and tonight's play of the game. It takes hard work, good practice habits, and dedication to succeed in sports and in life. And everyone at Wilkinson Pharmacy is proud of our Carthage Tigers for all their efforts on and off the field. Wilkinson Pharmacy and their knowledgeable staff work hard to bring you the best possible products and services every day. So go see them for all your pharmacy needs. Located at 2017 South Garrison, or give them a call at 358-4840. Wilkinson Pharmacy says, go Big Blue.
And our Midwest Ag and Wilkinson Pharmacy I'm going to go plays of the game tonight because there were two key ones. One was at 9 seconds of the third quarter, Gallegos caught a pass from 8 yards out, made it 21-14, gave Carthage their first lead. And then on the eventual go-ahead touchdown, Collins from 5 yards out. 57 of that was on one play from scrimmage that got him down to the 5. There was no gain on the second play and a keeper by Carlton, but then Collins took it in from there, made it 28-21, and the final touchdown at 150. So Gallegos and Collins are heroes tonight as Carthage wins it 35-21. We'll have softball Tuesday from Carl Junction. That'll be 4:30 on the start. On the road one more week, and that'll be Ozark, who were shut out tonight. And we'll be on the air around 6:45 from Ozark for that contest. Thanks to Caleb here at the studios. A little chaotic evening, but we got through it and did a good job on there. And Ron back at the studios. Our final score again, Carthage 35 and Neosho 21. We'll talk to you Tuesday from the Carl Junction softball field. And good night here from Neosho.
Thank you for joining us for Carthage Tiger Football on KDMO and the Carthage Tiger Sports Network. And now to thank our proud sponsors.
We thank Fime Dick Insurance, Bob Brown of American Family Insurance, Boomer's Barbecue, Carthage Area McDonald's, Carthage Dental Associates, Carthage Water and Electric, Community National Bank and Trust, Dr. Manzer, Fair Acres YMCA, First American Title Company. We also thank G3 Family Entertainment, Hess Brothers Bicycle and Hunter Team of Pro 100, J Builders, Jadwin Insurance, Jerry Poston of State Farm Insurance, Joe Ryder of Edward Jones Investments, Nell Mortuary, Lauren DeBeauty and Adam Bridges of Farm Bureau Insurance, MSSU, Old Missouri Bank, Ott's Food Products, Peachtree Dental. Also, Pearson Kelly, Reeves Tire, Schmidt CPAs and Advisors, Sirloin Stockade, Stephen McKay of Shelter Insurance, the law firm of Webster & Carlton, Tony Kennard of Wells Fargo Investments, Turf Tamers, Whistler's Hamburgers and Daylight Donuts, Wood Ford and Wood Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, and Zyder Tax Services, Probert Auto Body, Wilkinson Pharmacy, and Midwest Ag Supply.
Thanks for listening to Tiger Football on KDMO and the Carthage Tiger Sports Network. We'll see you next time.